right, that's enough. Hello, hello, and welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We have an amazing show today. I mean, when I say amazing, I mean amazing. Okay, let's see who is in the house. Please hit that like button on your way in. I will appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so let me just tell you what is going on today. So today's topic is, can men walk away? Right? He never wanted the child. And today is going to be a lively show. I will definitely say that everybody has a voice. So you can feel free to speak your mind. Just be respectful. What one person feels, another person may not feel. So just know that. All right. So today we're going to have a special guest. Um, Somebody who very much is loved in this community. And we are going to have her come up. Welcome in, Andre.
Hey.
Welcome in.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, so today's topic is going to be very interesting. And guess what? It's on the heels of Father's Day. It just happened to be that way. No one planned that. It just happened to be that way. And so this is a very interesting conversation because you think about family, and because, like I said, tomorrow is Father's Day, you have a lot of fathers, but do these fathers really want to be fathers? Welcome in, RP, welcome in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, look at her. They're so cute. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about you know, men and children, and who has the right. Like, can men actually have the right to walk away? So before we get started, let me just do my disclaimer. Gotta do my disclaimer and go.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Thank you. That green vegan loves you.
She do. She really do love you. Shout out to my daddy. He's simply the best. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. Okay, you're very lucky. just saying. All right, so hey, welcome in, Jerry. Welcome in. And just to let people know, we will have open panel, so we will have it where you can come up. You know what, Jerry? I got a problem with you. Good afternoon, because you didn't shout me out. You didn't shout me out, Jerry. I'm gonna unshot you. How about that? I'm just being funny. All right. So yes, please follow each other. All right. So we're gonna start off with this clip. And before we get into the, what do you call it, meat and potatoes kind of thing. Hola, sweetheart. Hola, hola. All right, let's get into the let's get into the clip. All right, let's go. So I'm going to add to the stage. And let's go. Oh, child.
After a baby is conceived, a man should be able to have a financial abortion if he doesn't want to have the child. Defend your answer.
All right, please explain what financial.
Meaning you told this girl, I'm not involved. Good luck.
Yeah.
People describe having kids, as like.
After a baby is conceived, a man should be able to have a financial abortion if he doesn't want to have the child. Defend your answer.
All right, please explain what financial.
Meaning you told this girl, I'm not involved. Good luck.
Yeah, I believe that's 100%. I think it should be actually a law, to be honest, because
because if I tell you I don't want this baby and then you go
why
and
are
get
you
that
fucking
baby?
without a condom if you don't want a baby?
That's not the
People do stuff.
What?
Hold on, listen. My thing is, and not for nothing, but I despise that rebuttal. Why are you having sex? Because the funny thing is, when the woman doesn't want to have a baby, but the man wants to have a baby, but the woman gets rid of the baby, the man just has to sit there and take the L and suffer. But when the man also doesn't want the baby, and then the woman does want the baby and she decides to have the baby, the man has to take the L and suffer. So either or, we're in a lose-lose situation. So even me having a child myself, I could personally say that if I have a child, and even though I'm present, I can only imagine if I wasn't present so fully, I wouldn't feel right. So even if I did have a financial abortion, I would still suffer.
Yeah.
I would still suffer. So a piece of me is out there that I don't really know. I can't really touch. I can't really feel. I can't speak to. And, it's going to grow, or he, whatever it may be, will grow. And I have to live with that on my conscience for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. I'm still going to suffer, but I should have the right. I should have the right to suffer, to choose how I'm going to suffer.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
But in everything that we do, I do agree with what you said. But in everything that we do in life, there is consequences to anything that we do. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to get into a car accident, but you choose to drive. So if you know that either or it's a lose-lose or a suffering situation on both parties, because
But there's seatbelts and there's airbags that's supposed to keep your life alive.
It's supposed
and there's
to.
condoms.
And there's condoms that's supposed to.
But
if you do the act, you're taking that risk.
Let me say this though. Right. So, I think not using a condom is like choosing to drive recklessly. Okay. Right. Without a seatbelt and the airbag. However, a woman has a seatbelt and an airbag just in case she gets in an accident. So what that means is if you guys conceive a baby, you have a safety net to say, okay, I can go take a plan B. I can get an abortion, or if I'm against abortion, I can give this baby up for adoption. So there's safety measures in place after the accident happens. Whereas for him or for men, when the sex is happening, there's no safety.
I definitely agree with that.
I had a girl get pregnant because she told me she didn't want to take Plan Bs.
That's bullshit. If I tell you,
Damn.
Wow. So with that clip, let me give you a moment to kind of got to get that all like sucked in there. But in that clip, it kind of talks about both sides, right? And I think the thing is when they talk about unplanned pregnancy, I don't believe this is my disclaimer. I don't believe in unplanned pregnancy. I believe once you know how the baby is made. It's like if you know how a baby's made. It's like if I was to make popcorn, not trying to belittle it, but I need oil and I need popcorn seeds, right? And I need a pot and I heat. I'm not going to make popcorn and say, oh, I wanted to make a cake. Just period. So what do you think about that, Andrea? You can unmute yourself. Hey, Gracie. You can unmute yourself, Andrea. This is if a man says he doesn't want a baby, I feel like it's wrong to chase after him for support. Okay, so I think that was one of the things that was brought up too, that she needs to stop on me. She did it before. If you're gonna decide to have, because they had all these different clips, but the reason why I cut down the clips was because I really want people to come up and voice themselves. So we are gonna have an opportunity for people to come and say what they want to say. Yeah, you guys like the video, liked and love. So in saying that, who do you think is right in that situation? That last clip that we saw, and for those that came in late, sorry, but he said women have a safety net. Like, we don't have to do it, right? We choose to do it. It's a high level of ignorance among human society, cultures, and mindsets. All right, Andrea,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You don't mute yourself no more.
Okay. Let's go.
Welcome in, Mick. Welcome in, everybody who came in. Rissa, Gracie, Sweetheart, Victoria, Abstract. Yes. Yes, it takes two to tango. Right. So like I said, if you know, if you're going to have, what did they say? What did you say, Andre, about like having protective sex?
Well, if you if you're gonna have sex, wear a condom. Or if you don't want to wear a condom, get a vasectomy. Because that's your,
Mm,
they said the women got protection, so men got protection too. It's two things: condoms or vasectomy.
right. Because I mean, it was so funny. I was talking to someone. Was it? I was talking to someone. I think it was. I was talking to Victoria. Victoria says, "Hi, Andrea," and I was saying, like, when if a man come and shoot up the club, right? And then she said, "Yeah, but you can get you a bulletproof vest." And I was like, "Oh, that was smart, kind of thing." Gracie says, "Lock it up." Okay, but a lot of people don't like that. A
Okay,
lot of people don't like to wear condoms, and it's like, if a person is not going in, like I said, we not we're not stupid, but they have this thing now called financial can you say abortion? I don't know. We're just gonna call it abortion. So you can have a financial abortion. Basically, you're saying that you don't want the child, and a woman should be like, okay, I'm gonna have it anyway, and then go forward. And there is so many clips where women was like they don't believe in, you know, terminating a life, so they're gonna have the child, kind of thing, right? But
you're,
it's like
you're
on the
choosing
same
a single
hand,
mom, and if that's the case, you are making the choice to be a single mom. Don't complain if he ain't.
right? What was that? I didn't hear the last part.
I said you are choosing to be a single mom. Don't complain that he's not around. You making that choice.
Exactly. Rissa says, I just feel like women give men too much power and they try to change them when it reality you can't change an adult.
That
If
is
but this it's this thing called my body, my choice, right? So it's like you can choose to do whatever you want with your body. And then I really believe if you is if you're having unprotected sex and you do have a child, it's the woman's choice. I think what happens a lot of times is that a woman will have the child and then put the man on
child
child
support.
support.
Yes. Oh Lord, I know this is the capital of the cheating and all these kids he got.
Right. This is a freedom cost. Um, if a man says he doesn't want a baby, unprotected exes or not, what that's what he means. So do we? Yes, financial abortion or bankruptcy. Well, the thing too is just like, do you accept it? Because I feel like I don't know. Do you think it's selfish for you to have a child? The father doesn't want the child, but eventually that child is going to what? They're gonna wanna know their father, right? And
Yeah.
so what do you tell the child? You tell the child, "Oh, your dad never wanted you," kind of thing, "but I wanted you." I don't know. I mean, this is a conversation that I don't
And
know how many people have
some
to
people,
have.
some people are just downright selfish. Just my own personal opinion.
Selfish how?
Selfish because as a seasoned woman now and got
Mhm.
4 kids, the the struggle of raising kids is a lot, and so you're mad that he don't want to play a part in the child's life. You go down there and put him on child support for 18 years, and then y'all are arguing, fighting. um it's not good for the child. And then you're tugging and dragging a father who don't want to be there.
Right. Or then you have a person that has a child and then later on they just what do you call it? Disown them. Like 50 with his son. Cannot stand his son. They have beef. Like how do you think that how that who do you blame? Do you blame the father or do you blame the mother for having a child from that father?
uh,
Oh, that's one too.
I
Um
in that situation, I think it's both of their faults. Grow up and at the end of the day, do what's best for the child. Everything ain't gonna be fair. Everything's not gonna. Sometimes you have to swallow your pride. Do you think I enjoy seeing my ex-husband with his new wife at my daughter's graduation? But at the end of the day, I did it for her.
Right.
Pictures, all that. I did it for her. Because if you want to see my mouth, I was like, oh, I want to say something,
Welcome
but I
in.
didn't.
Right.
At the end of the day, you start like this. This is not worth. This is not worth. It's ready to. It's better to co-parent, and maybe I had to learn that. It wasn't no rule book on co-parenting, because co-parenting is a bitch. Don't let nobody tell you that shit is cool. It's not. So I had to navigate that system, and thank God I had some good people, some therapies that helped me, and I would say we're better now. But that's
Right.
when we first started co-parenting. That shit was hard.
So I think, but I feel like sometimes people don't see that because, like you said, having a child is not easy. Like, I mean, it's so funny. Like, you'll be pregnant, you'll be like, oh, this is great. You get to go shopping and stuff. But it's like when you waking up in the middle of the night, you got to change diapers, you got to clean that
At 3
child, you
o'clock
got to make
feeding,
bottles.
that 3 o'clock feeding when you delirious and you ain't had enough sleep. Oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah, Dark says it takes both sides to make a child. A child really do need a village.
Yeah, it needs a
And I
village.
think that I think they see it. That's why a lot of men see women as weak because they can't stand on their word. A man has to want to change for themselves. A baby isn't going to change a man, and a real woman should know that. Mm.
And I feel it's both of the responsibility on the man and the woman. You having sex with no condom is irresponsible. You don't want
Right.
no kids, it's irresponsible. And then
Right.
if you have, to me, if you got more than 5 kids, have a vasectomy. Put everybody out their misery.
Oh, well, I mean, I think okay, this is just my opinion, but I think at the end of the day, I think people really do want families. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know if there's men in the bushes, but if you're a man, like, don't you eventually want to have a family unit where you have your mother, there's a mother, your children, and you all live under the same roof and you raise your kids? I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that's what the end goal is, kind of thing?
It depends on it. It,
So
it,
I
it
wouldn't.
depends on any. That depends on everybody. That depends on how you was raised. That depends on was your mama a single mama. It depends. It has a lot of plethora. It's levels to this. If your mom was a single mom and you have kids and be a single mom, if you didn't see a daddy in the home, you might think being a single mom is cool. It's a badge of honor. I don't think so.
Right, and you don't want to raise your children to feel that way.
Right. I had a dad in the home, so I never thought being a single mom was cool.
Mm.
I became a single mom after I got divorced.
Okay. Yes, you had your children in wedlock.
Yes.
So it wasn't like I don't know, like you had not like you had a choice. I mean, no one gets married to get divorced kind
Right.
of thing. And so yeah, things do happen. So just because, yeah, like you said, just because you're married doesn't mean that the marriage is going to last and stuff like that. But you have to have that understanding as well, as far as the father, regardless if we're not together, you still have to be in your children's life.
Right.
It makes
Right.
a difference.
It makes a difference.
And I come from a sad with 16 kids. Him and my mom have 11, and he has 5 other women. Wow, that's a huge family. Like your dad. Yeah, that's a huge family. And it's just like when you have all of those people, when you have all those children, how can you equally raise and love each of those children? That's a
And,
lot.
and the personality of the women, because they might not all be the same. And that's what I don't understand. I be looking when men say I got more than one baby mama. I'm like,
Welcome in, killer.
that's a lot of personalities in the women. It ain't the kids, it's the women
Right.
that you have to navigate.
50 Cent grew up that way because he wasn't in his life. Never leave your child, no matter how the female is acting. Go to court, get your rights. I believe in that, killer, because I had a friend and he was saying that he waited till his child turned 18 years old before he got into his child's life, becoming an adult. And I said, you know what, heaven or hell couldn't kept me from my kid.
Right.
And there's some people that can't understand and like, oh no. And it's like, well, you don't understand the mother. It's like, I don't care. Like, if my child is just out here without me in the world, and I know that I'm gonna wait 18 years, that's crazy.
What kind of relationship you gonna have at 18?
Right.
All the things you could have taught him or her as rearing up as a child would be much better. Having a relationship at 18, that child has changed. That child has evolved. That child might not even want you in their life now.
Right. Community Mix says communication rules the nation. You got to know where a person stands on having a child before you lay with them. Facts. Because like I said, I really do believe that there's no oops babies. There's no such thing as a oops baby. It's not like you could just, hey, high five, and then you're pregnant. Like, that high five got me pregnant. No, it doesn't work like that. So I mean, yeah, I don't believe in that. And there was a clip that I showed Andrea, where the woman, she was like, she got pregnant and she was just like, I'm having this baby with or without you. Remember I showed you that clip, Andrea?
Yes.
And the father turned around and she's like, he was the best father ever. So it's like, I don't know. It's just like a 50-50 chance. He might come around, he might not, but that's something that you have to consider.
I watched the video, and one of the psychologists said, just because you give somebody, it was a football player. He was this guy. He was this child's mentor. Okay, but he was put up for adoption. But years later, come to find out, his mentor was actually his father.
Oh,
Okay.
snap.
Yes. So when he called the mentor, his mother, she been looking for him. So he found his mother. His mother told him who his father was. And when he called the father, not his mentor now, his father, the father said that, and I seen it on the Tamara Hall show. The father said, I was upset that when I first got initial call, I was upset because I was grieving the loss of me not being responsible for my son being out here. He never knew it that this woman he got pregnant. He said I was grieving, never knowing that's my son, and I didn't take responsibility for him. I was grieving all the things that if I'd known that was my son, and he said, moving forward, when he went to visit his father, the dad opened the door and said, "My son."
Wow. Wow. And it's like, I mean, it's so many, this topic can go in so many different directions, right? Because you do have the person that never knew. Like, there's women who have babies, they never tell who the father is. Or, that old saying, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. And so you raise in a household thinking like, oh, this is my father. Then come to find out that's not your daddy. Cause these old heads, they be acting like, oh, they're so religious and Bible thumping. The main one was out there drinking moonshine, humping in the alley. I mean, it's kind of.
But I will say this: I had my dad in the house, and I learned.
What's that? She probably drop off. We gotta acknowledge some women keep a man away from their children out of spite because a man doesn't want to be with her no more, and that is one of the things that we had talked about too. It's like I said, you can go so many different directions, But when you get into the situation where the mother wants the child and the father doesn't want to be a part of the child, that's a whole different things. What you say, Dark? That's why I have crocodiles as family. At least I know they have animal instincts. So funny. So I am 31 and my dad is 46 and my mom is 49. They had you when you were super, super young, kind of thing. Some 18-year-olds are open for unconditional love from a parent that fought and travel to them. Let me say it again. Some 18-year-olds are open for unconditional love from a parent that fought and traveled to find them. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I mean, you just don't want to never have that. Like I agree with Mick says, have that conversation. You know what? Let me tell you something. My mother, when I was growing up, I was very, very young. This is before I even had sex, right? And so my mother, she told me, she said, never have sex with someone you wouldn't want to be the father of your child. And that saved me so many times in life because it's like you really have to size that person up. Like, will this person be? Heck no. This person will not be a good fit for me. So that part. So I feel like, I mean, we try to what do you call it? We try to protect our kids, but then at the same time, no, I can't hear you, Andrea. I can't hear you. Here, I'm gonna remove you. Go ahead and get out and come back in. Here, let me kick you out the studio. Kick you out. So come back. I gotta make sure I don't delete what do you call it? Ban her. Everyone wants to feel good, schmeck, but when it comes to consequences, are 3 miles away. That's facts. I mean, like I said, a lot of times people don't necessarily realize like there's so much to go into having a child. Okay, here she go. All right. At the stage, you back?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, you're good, you're good. Okay, listen, especially if you have a daughter, a father has to be there.
Exactly.
Exactly, because it's like, a father can teach, but you know what? A father can teach a daughter what kind of man. Like I always told, like your father is your first man you ever love.
Facts.
And depending on how he is how you're gonna be. If you have an abusive father, then most likely you're gonna take abuse. But if you have a loving, caring father that is supportive, that takes care of the family, when you start looking for relationships, you're gonna be looking for somebody similar to your father. Just like sometimes people say, "Oh, I look for somebody that's gonna be like my mother," not necessarily like anything freaky, but more like the attributes and qualities and characters that they have, kind
Yes.
of thing.
I don't look for somebody like my father, but some of his qualities that he has, I look in men for that.
Right. Right.
Because everything about my father ain't right. I love him to death, but everything is just not right.
Right. Makes sense. Fathers also is the blueprint of the man his daughter will end up with. So what if you don't have a father in your life? Then what happens?
Um, well, sometimes I feel like when women doesn't have a father in their life, they look for
Mhm.
they look for the wrong man, or
They're
they look
looking
for
for love in all the wrong places.
yes,
Facts, facts, facts. Rissa says, and I don't don't get me wrong. I do feel like it's wrong for a man to be raw dogging like that, but I always want our women, especially us Black women, to be smarter about decisions we make. And I don't think anyone is like criticizing that or arguing against that. It's just that when you get to a point where you say, but like I said, it's all about the communication ahead of time, right? So if I am if I'm a man and we, boop, 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 and you, a woman, says, I'm pregnant, right? And then I go, well, I don't want a child. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't want that responsibility. It's like a woman. What is your role now? Like it's so weird. I wonder why there's not a law that says okay, men can be protected if like you can go to court ahead of time. That would be crazy if you take somebody to court, be like, you know what? She pregnant. I don't want the baby. She says she want the baby, so I want to sign off rights. Because a lot of times women, I mean, they can do it. I used to work for the courts for like 4 years, so there are things you can do, but I feel like they don't want that.
Okay, but what about us women? Okay, take responsibility too. And the reason I say that is because okay, Pookie over there and Ray Ray, they ain't no good. But you have one baby by him. But
Mhm.
you continue to have 3 or 4 and complain about him. You knew he wasn't good with the first baby. Why you gonna have a couple more kids by him?
Fact. And you know what? And it's like even though this is something not just in this is in every culture, right? So Arnold Schwarzenegger, perfect example. Let me take this down. Let me tell you something. When I first seen this picture, just off subject on subject, I said he got a little ding dong, right? But it wasn't a ding dong that I was thinking about. I was thinking about a ho ho. I had to like I'm doing my research. He had a little ho ho, and then I said, well, you know what? He really wouldn't have a ho ho. He would more have like a little Twinkie. But anyway, that's off the subject. He had sex with his. He was banging out his. What did you call that?
It was a maid.
The maid, and had a baby by the maid, and that maid she had the baby and went his whole life. It was a secret.
Yes.
I think he accepted it when he graduated from school. That kid.
No, he
Now
had
if
to he had to tell his wife, Maria Shriver, because the baby looked just like Arnold
oh
Schwarzenegger.
my god.
Because
They
it's
it look a
image, the split image of him.
it's a split image. No, no, no lie. Let me see if I can look up Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And that's
Um,
when she divorced him.
oh, that's when she had divorced him?
And that's when she divorced him.
And I
Yes.
feel like that's wrong if a man told you beforehand that he doesn't want children and a woman takes him to court. It's like, girl, you must really like drama. Well, the thing too is that I kind of feel like the courts is like, look, you you
You
had you know what you was doing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
keep it being, you knew what you was doing, so you gotta pay the
You gotta
it's
pay the
almost like
cost.
if you murdered, if you took out somebody, it's like you can't be like, well, I wasn't trying to take out somebody. No, there's consequences for your behavior. So I mean at the same time, they call it the love son, the love child. Let me see some images. Uh, oh my god.
So you have the courts look at it to me is you weren't responsible, now you're gonna be responsible for this child. I'm sorry, but this is the way it is.
Right. Let me look at this. Let me take this down. They are identical. It looked just like him when he was younger.
Hmm.
Mm. Dang it, Arnold. Dang it, Arnold. But
And
it's like you have to look
that
too.
baby is a constant reminder that he cheated on his wife.
Facts. The traits of a father are inset in us women, whether the father is not the daughter's in or out the daughter's life. Women have the ability to make subs and unconscious make the choice of picking someone for their father. Oh, you know what? And that is so true because people um they say they want to kind of have like, you have certain attributes that you want, right?
Mhm.
Kind of thing. Welcome in, Miss Joy, my favorite auntie. What's going on? So in saying that, I can see that point because a long time ago they would have like you want a man that was tall,
Mhm.
you want a man that how can I put it? maybe is strong or smart or whatever. It's like you want to try to pick those strong attributes, characteristics for your daughter. So I mean for your child kind of thing. Makes sense. People just gotta think with their brain and not with their crotch. LL. People ignore all the reasonings about consequences of a child when they attracted to a person that takes a gamble in the future.
You,
Facts. And that go ahead, Andrea.
you know what my friend told me? My friend told me she was an older woman. I was married too. I had two
Mhm.
kids. My two kids are 14 months apart. But you know what she said? She said, he ain't gonna be there in the middle of the night feeding that baby. You are. Because he gonna say he gotta work in the morning. He ain't gonna have time to be doing that. So Monday through Friday, that's gonna be on you. He probably spend time with the baby on the weekend because he probably ain't working. But in the middle of the night, that 3 o'clock feeding, that's gonna be your responsibility.
And I mean, it is. I mean, like I said, this is everybody's point of view. Like that might be the same with everybody, but it's just like with majority of that's what you got to think of. If you're going to carry this child and bring this child into life, you got to think about it. Like for instance, I bought a plant. I know it's like it's killing talking about a plant, but it's like when I have a plant, I just can't buy the plant, put it in a corner, and that's it. You know, I have to water it. I
You
got
have,
to put.
you
I
have
mean,
to nurture it. You have to
gotta nurture, you gotta put it by the window. It needs sun. You can't
right.
take a plant and stick it under the sink and expect it to thrive. So yes, that is one of the things, like what your friend was saying. It's like you have to make the conscious choice because you are, I mean, even though it takes two people to make a child, the mother, if especially if they're nurturing, will have to feed the child. That's why we can produce milk and all those kind of things. But just like men can do whatever with their bodies. If a man is being real and saying he doesn't want the child, a woman shouldn't be mad if he doesn't want to be involved. I
I
know, but
I
like I
agree
said,
with that.
but just like I said, if like Mick said, have a conversation beforehand. Now I know that some people want to be up here and just, hunch. People love hunching kind of thing, right? But the same thing is like if you're gonna hunch, you're gonna have to make sure that you are not you're being safe.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're gonna hunch, take the responsibility of hunching. That's on you. Both of y'all.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
both of y'all responsibility.
Yes. If a person father is all a majority is or majority the opposite of what you want to desire attributes and personalities of most mates, men, partner, spouse. And if a person's father is all or majority of the opposite of the wants and desires, attributes, and personalities of most want mates, men, partners, spouses. Some people just want kids. Some people just want kids. I was showing Andrea this clip, and the lady said she was in her 40s, and her boyfriend did not want kids, so she was thinking about getting her eggs frozen. Right? It is like $70,000. I was like, damn, that's $70,000. So it's just like it's better just to, I mean, find you a person that you want, and if you get pregnant, it's like I get pregnant, and if you don't want the baby, that's fine. That's fine. But I mean, it's cheaper. I mean, it's not cheaper because it costs to have a child, but I'm just saying it is cheaper. Let me get him down from here.
You know what? I just feel like you waited until your 40s. Okay, now you're in your 40s. You have a partner, and he doesn't want kids. I feel like that's not it's unfair to him. So if you'll be mad if he leave you because he don't want no kids. He's in his 40s too.
Right.
When people in their 40s, they're looking at, um, I'm in my 40s. I don't have no kids. I can just do whatever I want. And now you wanna at 40 years old wanna start over, wanna start something with a newborn with an infant. That's a lot.
Look at Janet. She had her baby at 50. So I
Everybody
think
ain't
it's
Janet
just,
Jackson, okay? They ain't got
I
the
know, but
money
they're going to
to
use
do
that
that.
forever. They gonna
But
use
she
that
got nannies.
forever.
Everybody ain't got money to have nannies. To me, realistically, we're not a superstar. So a superstar got nannies, all that to help you. What it be when that baby is at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then your man don't left you because you got a baby?
Facts. But that's where it goes back to that conversation. Who you laying with too? Are you laying with Pookie? Because I mean, if you with Pookie ain't trying to
Well,
I don't know. Maybe
what
Pookie is trying to have
what
a
if
baby.
he what
Some
if
men
he
like that.
what if he's not a what if he's a hard work he's a trash man, but he's a hard working man. He's in his 40s. He don't got no kids. He can go wherever he want to go. A good man, be on his job for like 15 years, and he don't want no kids. He ain't got none, and now he don't want none.
Then
I
that's not
feel
the
like
person for you.
well, you've been with that person almost 10 years, and now you want to have a baby.
No, but like you should have. I mean, come on. If you with somebody for 10 years, you should know, straight up if what their mindset is. You know, and like if you want a child and they don't want a child, no, I don't care if you with them for 25, but you shouldn't be with somebody for 25 years and not have that conversation. You know, kind of thing.
Maybe she did have a conversation, and her mind is, I'm gonna change him one day.
Right, and that's
Fair.
how.
That's not fair to him.
Right. Right. It's not. But the thing about it is, um, he knows. Because I don't know. I think sometimes with people, it's a lack of communication and lack of telling them what you really want. In a person. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link up. Link up. So if anyone is interested in coming up and voicing their opinion. So the topic is, can men walk away? He never wanted the child, right? So do you think it's fair? You think there should be a law in place that say if before the pregnancy, if a man has a woman pregnant, is it okay for him to can he get support to say, you know what, I don't want this child. She wants the child, fine, and you take care of it. Um, Jerry, did you change that? Did you change the support thing on your just kidding, just kidding. Mick says some people have to make up in their minds who they'll sleep with when they meet a person. No consequences or possibility across their mind. Right, because you can I mean, you don't necessarily have to like there's different things that you can do besides um having having sex. I mean, you can not have sex, but I mean, like you don't have to. There's other things you could do. I'm just saying, there's other things that you can do without doing that. Oh, happy belated birthday, Jerry. Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
So I'm just thinking to myself, like as far as that. Now, like the one clip that we were saying that was really, really interesting is that the guy said it's when you as a man want to have the child, but she says no, my body, my choice, and decides no. Like the woman does really have the power. I think they hold basically all the power, as a matter of fact.
They hold the man hostage.
Some women, men and women are just portraits, and they're not parents, or portals and not parents. This is what it is, but does not make it right or wrong. You know what? I agree. I feel like not everybody should have kids.
Yes, I feel
not everybody should. Just because you can have a kid doesn't mean you
need to be a parent.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes people are just like, because like you say, I've been in education for decades, and some of the parents, I just shake my head. And you know what? The thing is, it's like y'all messing up the kids, and those kids are growing up to be adults, and those adults are just carrying the trauma from generation to generation. It's really sad.
I feel sometimes when I see the kids at the school, I feel bad for that kid, and I be asking myself why are you the mama of that child?
Right. Because it's like sometimes people have kids for different reasons.
Yes.
Like you said, it could be a selfish kind of thing. It could be selfish.
You don't want to be alone. You use the baby as
Yeah,
a
sometimes they feel that way, like, "Oh, this child is gonna
everything.
fulfill something in me," kind of thing. I have a friend, her, boyfriend stayed with her in the whole pregnancy and left when it was time to sign the birth certificate. He went through the birth and everything with her. That's crazy.
Wow. Now that's devastating.
That is crazy because it's like, oh my god, that would have to traumatize me.
Yeah,
Kind of thing, but let me tell you something. Okay, just to get I'm gonna get on my what do you call it, soapbox for a minute. First of all, you have people that are just having like sex with just random people, right? Just I just needed da. All right. So the thing is, and I remember hearing this where it's like, stop giving boyfriends husband privileges, right? So if you think of it like that, like I mean, I learned this on I actually learned this on Ask Nathaniel. And it made sense when he was just talking about how, as far as like men, like women be out here cooking, cleaning, washing their clothes,
Wash their clothes.
was spreading it open, packing a lunch, all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, welcome in, Chip. All this stuff, but it's just like, that's not your husband.
Right.
But you giving them husband privileges. So it's like, why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? And I feel like I feel like people are not teaching that to their kids. But there are different levels of love for us to learn as we grow as people and release and resentment and anger, confusion, and unpresent portal parents' rights. Rights. Hi, Chip. He says, salute to all. So, Chip, we're talking about men who have kids but don't want them, kind of thing. And so, but see, the thing about it, this is a whole different conversation. If you are a father, happy early Father's Day, right, Andrea? This is not to bash anybody.
All the fathers who are present in their children's life and doing the damn thing.
Yes. Welcome in. Yes. Oh, yes. Welcome in. Hey,
because sometimes fathers don't get the praise that mothers do, but fathers are necessary. They are necessary in their children's life.
Well, I think too, what happens is people hear stuff and they automatically get attacked. So, and I had to learn this too. Like if someone was like, black women got attitudes and I got attitude. I ain't talking about me, so I'm not taking it offensive.
That is a myth. I think that's a myth. I think that's not fair. I think that's wrong. And if I got an attitude, and what?
Right. No, but I'm just saying, like people clump people into, into all these little clusters and stuff. But like I said, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. You know what I'm saying? What's that thing? I forgot the other one. But I'm just saying, like, this topic is for men who don't want kids. And is it okay for them to walk away? Because I forgot who it was. If it was Sweetheart Arissa, when one of them was saying, I would never tell my child the father didn't want me. You know what I'm saying? Because how it can psychologically just mess them up, kind of things. Fathers and dads, is a difference between the two. Is there a difference between a dad and a father?
Yeah, you could be a sperm donor and not be a father.
That's facts. I mean, I think for I'm the whole shit.
And I would say this: my dad was a little picky about my brothers and their hair. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't dawn on me until one of my girlfriends said, Andrea, you're picky about your son's hair. And I think I know I got that from my father. I know like how he was picky about my 4 brothers' hair and how they at the barbershop every 2 weeks. I got that from my father because I watched my brothers, when they got their hair too long, my dad was like, it's time to go to the barbershop. He wanted his sons to look right.
And see, that's something that you learned from your father.
Yes.
So it's like they were saying earlier, it's like you are your first I mean, the father in your life is the first man, and so they're going to be the biggest influence in your life. Mick says black women got the right to have attitudes, much stuff as they put up with. They not going to be silent or submissive. Exactly. Um, and abstract says Victoria says like mommies and mothers. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that. I told my story yesterday, Kelly. You know, I know. Big Sam was hot rat. Turn turning it to Kelly. Let's pull it up. Just kidding. Yes, happy pre-Father's Day, everybody. And like I said, this is not an attack on men, you know, because there's a lot of men who are there. Let me tell you something. I don't want to share this story. I don't want to share this story because I don't want to put anybody on blast, but they share their story and it's their story to share. But you know, I've known men who had to step up and take their children and took their children and love their children. A situation happened like that in my family where my cousin had 3 kids and she passed away at a very, very young age. And the father was like, say less. Even though they weren't together, he took his children and he's raising his 3 kids. So it's like there are really good men out here, regardless of what you feel about them. It's like they are going to be there to support their kids. So we do want to honor that too, as well. Mindset and habits get generic as well. Yes, because if your daddy was a hoe, you might be a hoe. Just
You,
saying.
you you have to celebrate. You have to celebrate them fathers who step up to the plate. If the mother passed away, they stepped up to their children and called it and said, "I'm gonna raise them to their 18 and do what they gotta do." And you know, even it was a sportscaster. I did not know that his wife had cancer, and I was just watching YouTube, and when he said his wife had cancer, they had 3 kids, and them 3 kids are thriving. He raised them, and he still celebrates his wife too, who and that she's not no longer there, but in the house you could feel her presence.
Yes. Yes. And I feel like too, and that's a whole nother situation when you have divided families. So what if you do have parents and you know they have broken up and now you got a different family, you know, you got 2 different homes, 2 different families. Like that's a whole nother subject that I mean, like I said, relationships and parents is very, very complicated. But if you just find your person, get married, y'all have your kids, and live under the same roof with the same mother and father. No problems. No problems.
But
But
some
that's not what's happening nowadays.
okay, you some kids have the mama and daddy, and some of them kids could still be bad as I don't know what. So I mean, it's I was almost at a 50-50. But if you do have a mom and
Hi,
dad,
Shamika.
you do have a mama and dad in the house, God willing, the kids are gonna be good because that mom and dad is gonna be nurturing them children and everything. But sometimes
Yes.
but I have learned, and I'm okay with it. The nuclear family don't look. I tell my kids our family don't look like everybody else's family. It is okay. When my
Right.
son um when he don't even remember me and his dad living in the same house, but he remembers going back and forth. And I used to tell him it's okay because you can go to daddy's house, you can go to mommy's house. Okay, it's okay. You have to adjust, move, and shake with everything that's going on. And you have to learn to have the kids adjust too. If you are cool with it, the kids are gonna be cool with it because the kids are gonna be learning from you. If you acting a fool and you mad and cussing, the kids is gonna be a little upset. But if
Right.
you adjust it to the situation where it is now, the kids are gonna be okay. They gonna know if you say it's gonna be all right, we got it.
Right. Right. It's true. And it's just like, you really need to be an example kind
Yeah,
of thing. And it's like if the father's gonna be in a child's life, let the father be in a child's life. Like, you know, someone said earlier about the bitter, I
baby
guess the
mama.
bitter baby mama that try to keep their a child away from
Then you
try
wonder
to keep
why
the child away from the father because they don't want to be with them. It's like,
did you wonder you wonder at 16 why he getting in trouble? Was his father in his life? Did you keep him away from the father? Because let me tell you something. When my son, he was in the 8th grade, I sent him to live with his dad. Not that we was getting in trouble. I just felt like it was time for him to go live with his father to learn how to be a man. And
right,
and don't you think that was the most hardest thing I ever did in my life is to pack all my baby shit and let him live with his father.
right. Did he stay with him?
Yeah, he stayed with him until he was 18 and graduated. And I
Oh,
told
just like in that movie, what is that movie called? Was it Boys in the Hood?
Boys in the Hood, she took Trey to go live with his
Boys in
daddy.
the Hood.
Yeah,
Yeah, when Trey went to stay with his daddy. I mean,
yeah,
and that's the thing too. It's just like you really need both.
yeah. And,
Um,
and when my son had a party at his daddy house while he was on vacation, and his daddy threw him against that wall and took him up, I didn't say nothing because he was wrong.
right,
Because
right.
I felt my son is a great son. I wouldn't change it for a world. Would I do it all over again? You damn right I would. I would send him to live with his dad because he ain't in no prison. He damn sure ain't got no baby mama. He ain't got no prison record. Them are all the things that and he ain't in nobody's game. Them are all the things I didn't want for my son. I didn't want to lose
Right.
those streets, and I got what I wanted.
That's God's order to have both parents in the home. We knew what was best. We faced circumstances. Both parents are not there. We have to do the best we can to raise them, right? Yes. Fathers are so important. Fathers are important,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Remember the drill coach that used to come on Ricky Lake? Oh yeah, remember on Maury, the drill coach? Oh no, Ricky Lake. No, it was Ricky Lake. I think he came on Maury a couple of times. But they would take those kids. They need children need a strong father figure, a
Yeah.
strong male figure in their life. Um, let's see. Hey, Lass, welcome in. It takes two to tango. Accidentally pregnant is very. Some have birth control fails, condom breaks. However, it is responsibility of both of the pregnancies. Facts, facts. We was talking about that. Yes, Boys in the Hood. Somebody
I love,
said South Central. I don't remember that movie. South
yeah,
Central.
I love Boys in the Hood, and uh, um, I think the mom did a good time when she sent Trey to go live with his dad.
Right.
But
Um.
I didn't think the dad lived in the damn hood, but Trey father was a good man.
He was a decent man.
Yeah,
Men need to learn self-control. Women need to learn to practice safe sex with men only looking for a good time. Hey, I mean, what's wrong with that? Like some people like schmeck. Chip, she pulled out the bat on Father's Day. It's not Father's Day, it's the day before Father's Day. And I have Mick, you've been here. Don't be hooking up with Chip because Chip coming here acting up. You've been here the whole time. We about to end this, but we've been very respectful.
right.
Chip, you've been a badass influence on this in this chat. She says hello. Y'all messed up. I was scared to say hi. Oh, stop it. They are y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Right. Victoria, correct?
Celebrate the fathers, the ones who are here and the ones who are not here.
Exactly. We definitely want to do that.
Day, okay.
It is not look. Now it would have been shady if I did this on Father's Day. Like, what about the fathers that don't want to be with their kids? Kind of thing. So South Central is a great movie about the importance of fathers. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out. Kelly, check your email, dear. I will.
Thank you.
What do you say? Ignore an ethical dilemma to hook up culture. If that's the life you want, go for it. Protect yourself. SCD person. You know what, Lash? You make a great point. And let me tell you something. There are people out here that are whores and 304s, and they out here on the corners or whatever. They ain't going around with heck babies. So they know how to protect themselves. So maybe the hookers should come out here and do lessons on how to protect yourself because they not having heck babies, right? I'm just saying. That's a great point. Maybe I'll have a hooker on the show.
Oh, okay.
And have her kind of explain how she, prevents getting pregnant.
Love you, Kelly. I got to take my son to football
Yes.
practice.
Yes. Well, have an amazing Saturday. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for coming up. Yeah, talk to you soon. Bye. Love you. All right. Let me kick her out because I don't want her to. Don't ban her. Don't ban her. Just kick her out. Victoria's being messy and saying the part 2 tomorrow next week. Whole time it was a bat in the box on Kelly's short video. Oh, you saying there was a bat in the box? You know what? I'm gonna keep it a secret. I'm gonna keep it a secret. Victoria says, bye, Andrea. She'll catch the end of it too. Let's see. Chip says, on behalf of all real men, we appreciate y'all. Thank you. We appreciate y'all back. And we are going to wrap this segment up, but it was very, I'm picking with you. Let me tell you something. Y'all ready for tomorrow? This outside, y'all ready for tomorrow? This is gonna be something tomorrow. We about to take back the caveman era. Oh, maybe y'all should. I love this. Ms. G says, we celebrate fathers. Every child wants that connection with their father. I do not always see things the way at time he did. Raise us the best of his knowledge. You know what? I feel like if you lead with love and respect, you can go far. I mean, no one is perfect. But you as a parent should want more and better than you had. If you have that in your mind, you're good. That's great life. Thank you, Mick. Thank you. You was a daddy's girl. Oh my God, I was too. Oh my God. Let's talk about spoiled. Well, like my dad, just to be totally transparent, my dad was kind of in and out, whatever, because he was doing this thing, my dad like a low-key how. But my parents were married, so I was birthed out of, conception of them being together, whatever. Just saying that. But anyway, but my dad was, he was constantly in my life. But my grandfather was there since day one. And my grandfather was like my father. Like he raised me like his child. So, and I was the first grandchild. So I was like spoiled rotten. And so it would be a point, he bought me my first car. And then when that car broke down, he took me to the car dealership. I got to pick a brand new car off the lot. Like that was just me. I was just her, always been her. But anyway, yes, but I seen how the dynamic between my grandparents were, right? Coming up, because they were married for 70 years. So like seeing that, it kind of put in me what I wanted in a relationship. Having a manicure, what did you say? Having a manicure father in your life is better than a father. Oh, yes. It's true. If you can have and you know what? My friend says it all the time. I didn't realize it, but it says if you can have part of a man is better than no man. And not that, like you sharing somebody's husband, but more like if you have like an uncle or a really good friend or somebody like that in your life that's a man who you can trust and support you, like that's just, great. Here's a huge secret. What's a huge secret? You miss him. I'm sorry, Miss G. I miss my father too. My father passed away several years ago. And yeah, you really don't know what you miss until it's gone, kind of thing. Every parent does what they can, driven to do what they do be a parent. Right. Like my my dad was a trip. Like I'm half my dad. So that part. And oh my goodness. If y'all knew my parents, y'all would say like, oh, I get it now. Cause they was just I mean, look what they made. Look what they designed. My daughter birthday dressed up like Hello Kitty. Don't judge me. Oh, that is so sweet. Um, okay. I still don't know that word last, so you good. He always spoke encouraging words over me in my life. He is my cheerleader. I guess that's where I get that attitude from. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that's like me. I always say I'm her. I'm her. And I feel like I was kind of like dimming my light for a lot of people because I know a lot of people are just, they're dark and they're just not as fly as me. So I get it. I get it. So it's like I can't turn down for other people. I just have to be me. Sorry for your loss. Thank you, Les. Like, yeah, some people tell me that too. They go like, I don't understand, you know, like I wouldn't put that on my worst enemy. Me either. When you lose parents, it's really, really sad. Hey, Race. What's up, Race? It's having a father who is exceptional speller would have probably helped. You know what? My dad had more personality, so I got personality up the yang yang. But yeah, as far as me, yeah, I be having problems because I be trying to read too fast in my glasses, and yeah. Chip, we need to see the pictures. Oh, we would love to see the pictures. I know. Can you put them on your community post? We want to go there. What do you say? Lost both at 14. We learned to grow and keep moving forward. Prayers to you, last. Prayers to you because I understand. I get it. I definitely get it. Get a red taking notes. You're so silly. When we got the love. Oh my goodness. There on my IG. Oh, say less. Let's go to Chips. I'm just kidding. We gotta go. We gotta go. Otherwise, you know what? You got saved. You got saved, Chip, because I would have pulled them up, but we were wrapping up. Hey, Toby Toe, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Howdy Green. Yes. Welcome in, Race. What do you say? 6 foot tall Hello Kitty. Oh my God, that would seem like it would be kind of a little scary there. What's everybody doing? Okay. Okay, Chip, I'm not on J. No problem, Miss G. I'll get it for you and send you the pictures. Do it, Kelly. Okay, maybe I'll put it on my community walk. Chip, don't be trying to run to IG taking down pictures. Pull them up. Oh, you mean pull them up right now? Okay. Always, look at Chip laughing. You know what? I think I can pull it up. Kind of thing. Maybe I will. So we're gonna end the show, and then for those that want to see Chip, pictures of when he was Hello Kitty. My pops was in the streets. He taught me, but it was about the game. With that said, he apologized for not steering me in the right direction. But you turned out amazing. Amazing, Nick. You're an credible man, I think. I've never seen your face. But just by your personality, your spirit, your energy. Yeah. And and that goes into what is that? Nature versus nurture kind of thing. Were you a good daughter? I was the most perfect daughter ever. Like, that's why I'm an only child, because once I was born, my mom was like, I can't do better than this. I will never do better than this. That's why she just like, I'm going to stop. I'm good with perfection. Okay, that kind of. Do you walk on your knees, Chip? Oh, yeah, because you were so tall. Okay, we're going to look it up. Yes, girl, we want to see. Okay. They see. Do you just assume that is incredibly in this gender? What? You gonna have to explain that question, Race. I'm gonna pull up this Instagram post. We're gonna try to see Chip turn on the not now. Okay. Oh, they got. Oh, you know what? Shout out to what's his name? Tupac. Shout out to Tupac for his birthday, I think, just passed. Here we go, right here. Chip. Here we go. Let me see. Dang, Chip got a lot of stuff on his thing. Oh, you know what? Do you have another? I think this is the right one. Chip, you got a different one? I think Chip has a different you might have a different one because I don't see it. I see Santa Claus. You are a very, very handsome dude. You are. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Where is it? He has a lot of stuff on here. You guys want to see what I'm seeing? Okay, let me share the screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing. So I want to go share screen, share. Instagram. Okay, here we go. Share. All right. See, I'm looking through. I see bears. uh Kelly's perfection. Thank you. Yes, I agree with that. Are the parents were scared to have another one? You're funny, lad. You're funny. Hey, wellness, what's going on? We're looking for Chip. Oh my goodness, Chip, how often do you post? Okay, I see him at Christmas. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I'll go back. Toby Toe said, hey, okay. Oh, yes. Okay, so Miss G's taking notes. Tupac never got any attention. Well, he did get attention, but I feel like he didn't really get his props till like really, after he was gone. Toby Toe LOL was good. Let's see, Chip. Pack birthday. Okay, June the 16th. Okay, yes. Oh, Victor, I'm not gonna get you next. I'm not. I promise. I'm chilling with my guys. I don't know. You like green vegan? I'm chilling, my guy. Oh, I didn't know you like green vegan. Oh, what? Who doesn't like green vegan? People love me, Victoria. That was Chip to get accent over say. Right. So little I go vegan for kill. Oh, you don't sound amazing. You know what, Mick? That's crazy because someone asked me that before. They said, "Would you eat meat for a man?" I was like, "Oh my goodness, I don't know if I would do that." Yes, Chip is acting up. Yes, he is. When? Okay, so let me go. I'm down to the bottom. Let me try to find it. Oh my god, is that your daughter? Is that your daughter, Chip? Kelly, I seen it. Oh, you sent it to me. Okay. Let me pull this down because I don't want to be doxing nobody. Okay, let me see. Chip. You sent it to me on IG? Let's see. You see. Where is let me see. It says that I have I didn't get it. What did I hear? Green anti-vegan doesn't like you. There's a greens anti-vegan. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Kelly, I sent it to you. It sent it to me in what? Like email? You sent it to me or you sent it to me? Okay, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is classic. Okay, I'm going to all right, I got this. I got you. Okay. Oh my god. What kind of okay, y'all gotta see this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. This is crazy. We about to break the internet. Y'all. Oh, you know what? I have another question for you too, because I got music sent and I don't know how to download it, Chip. So I need to talk to you about that. Okay, so I'm gonna send it to the Gmail. Okay. From to and then send. Okay, we about to get into this. Oh, y'all sticking around. Y'all want to see this. We said W that green vegan. Right. Y'all don't understand. Y'all be messing with me. Or she could just give you some vegan Beyond Steak instead of a corn. LOL. Right. A lot of people. Hey, don't sleep on the vegan Beyond Meat. Okay. Let me go into this. We about to show. Oh, yeah. We about to show. Okay. It's kind of blurry, but oh my goodness. Okay. Let me share this screen. I'm about to share this screen. Share this tab. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay, I'm gonna get to the bottom of the chat. Breakfast at the internet. Chip. Chip. You spanning? W. No, I don't want that lab stuff. Okay, yeah. Me either. I'd rather just have regular schmegler carrot, not even carrots, like corn and celery. What happened was he rented Hello Kitty, but uh, child, this looks like something you get off the corner. Say lab stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I heard they put dinosaur meat in that too. Beautiful chips. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Oh my goodness, look at Chip. That's Chip. That is the biggest freaking Hello Kitty I've ever seen in my life. That thing is scary looking. No, okay, yeah, we already said that. Okay, wait. What happened was he rented the Hello Kitty, but the person got sick and that's what happened. Oh, okay. Y'all talking about the lab stuff. Y'all talking about this stuff. Okay, did I go over again? What is cute is this? Y'all see this? Look. Okay, let me show you the next one. Can you imagine Chip in there? That Hello Kitty, it looked like a mouse. It don't look like a mouse. It don't look like a Hello Kitty. What did you say? Them bad 55 kids kept kicking me and trying to put. Oh, but this picture's so cute. Let me put this down so you can see. So she is actually hugging. Oh, she hugging him. Andrea. You laughing, Andrea? Oh my goodness. This is Chip. That is, you know what? For the fathers that step up and do what they need to do to make their children's day. Are you hitting this kid in the head? It looks like you attacking this child. Oh, you said she's gonna maybe sit down next time. Hello, Kelly, so cute. Oh, thank you. Oh, Chip. See, when we talk about these topics, we're not talking about men like you. We're not. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of sad because you have men that overshadow the bad overshadows the good, right? I'm a grown man and that scares me. Right. If I see some 6 foot Hello Kitty mouse, I'm gonna call it a Hello Kitty mouse. Come look, beating up on all the kids' heads. Oh my goodness, that's just crazy. Also funny is how they always find all the actual lab stuff and get shot in animals and eat. Hey, that stuff is crazy. Well, let me see. Lord have mercy. Right. Lord have mercy. It was hot as heck. I know. Let me tell you something. I am a mascot. So I know those. And you know what? I bought one of those things you put around your neck so the air come up because those Yeah, those suits are no joke. All cats are different. Rolled up the club and Selena's missing. So funny. I'd be looking at Hello Kitty. Right. Hello Kitty will never be seen in the same light. You said screenshot done. Let's see the other one. Because it was for oh, isn't it cute? Oh, no. That's not Hello Kitty. That's Hello Kitty. That kitty is. They all lining up. It's like, oh, but you know what? This would be something amazing for me to have growing up. Is to have a picture with the Hello Kitty mouse. Oh, you know what? Congratulations again. Congratulations again. Right? Cat mouse. Oh, we love that. I got almost in a mascot now. Yes, you should. You know what? Actually, you should buy this costume and go on the road. I bet you can make a lot of money. I would rent you. I definitely would rent you for my party. You're wearing a little dress. You know what? You are wearing a dress. The Hello Kitty wears a dress. I guess Hello Kitty does wear a dress. Who can fit? But it fits you. So that's crazy. That I'm Hello Kitty. What do you say? Hello Kitty don't dance, only waves. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's true. Well, I never seen Hello Kitty really. Actually, the little arm's supposed to be like super short. I know. I love Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty has been around for over 50 years. That's crazy. I grew up with Hello Kitty. Meek says, salute Chip for coming coming in the clutch for the kids. That's amazing. That is amazing. Let's say all these comments on the screen coming from multiple social media sources because I'm not seeing many of them on YouTube. Okay, so just let you know, Ray, so there's two different. I'm streaming on two different not two different platforms. It's the same platform, but I'm on StreamYard. So I am doing vertical and horizontal. So depending on where you are. I know he needed to dance. I don't know. Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave. Great job. Great job. Great job, Chip. That's amazing. Vertical and horizontal life. Yes. Vertical and horizontal life. I can't get over this. Everybody get their screenshots. Everybody get their screenshots. Just messing with you, Chip. I had to get you. Okay, let's get him off of here. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that. Kind of thing. We are going to go for real, for real. Everybody like both lives. Yeah, like both lives. You can make a comment. Let me tell you something. I read every single comment. I'm not like some of these people out here. I ain't gonna say no names, but I actually read every single comment and I sit with my little tea at night, and before I go to sleep, I just read all the amazing things that people send me, and yeah, it really brings me joy. So yeah, like the video, and yeah, I would appreciate that. I like how the pretend he makes on a Hello Kitty outfit for just some say only has kids, so he would wear out. You know what? I think you probably get more subscribers if you came on with that Hello Kitty. You really would. I think you could do like a little show. Remember catnip tea? Yes, catnip tea. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Did you take a shot at me? LOL. Who? Somebody take a shot at Mick? Don't nobody ever better mess with Mick. Don't mess with Mick. Not here. Y'all the best. Oh, you're the best, Chip. You're the best. We really, really appreciate you. I just want to say before we go, happy Father's Day to all the fathers here and from the past, those that are no longer here. If you touched a child's heart, just know that it lives within the child. So, as a father, even going forward, as this moment, if you have a child, let your child know that they are loved. Let your child know that they are loved. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your biological child. It might be a stepchild. It might be it could be like a niece or a nephew or, a cousin. Just let children know that they are loved and they will grow up being loved. I did it live in my mascot Halloween. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Chip, did you do the thing for the first 10 comments after the Tina Mo show interview? I was there and comment quick. I missed that one. Yes, Chip TV coming soon. Team Vertical Chap is the best. Oh, okay. Ray's like, we're staying over here. It's a little over here. I know sometimes you just come across. I mean, sometimes when like I do a live, sometimes you click it automatically goes to the vertical. It don't even go to the horizontal. So that's kind of cray cray. Chip, I got you recording. Team Horizontal watches our race. Don't say that because I'm gonna start. I want to go horizontal because you can see better. See, I would have to like make my face fit into the make my face fit into this. Where wait a minute, maybe I could do it differently. Okay, that's a little. Well, let me get over a little bit. Oh, it says better not laugh. Oh, my bad. I didn't read the bottom part. My glass was dirty. Y'all gotta send me an email so I can send you a winning. Oh, okay. You get that? You get that, Miss G? You get that? I'm trying to start a screen orientation. I know you such a troublemaker. You really are, Race. Hey, Al Jones, what is up? What is up? Al Jones, are you a father? I don't even know if you're a father. Got you, Chip. So we're going to get out of here. See, I did win anything else but that time. Okay. So we're getting out of here. Thank you, Al Jones, for showing up late. Hit the replay, please. I would really appreciate it. And like the live kind of thing. Didn't. Okay. And we are going to get out. I just want to say thank you for everybody that came in and spent the time with me. I really appreciate it. Happy Saturday, all. And pops. Okay. Oh, you're not a pop. Okay. Oh yeah, I know. You know what? I'm tripping because I knew that because I looked at a lot of your content. I remember you saying that. This was fun, Kelly. Oh, I have fun too. Great talk. Ah, nice. Oh, you know what, Al? I don't know if you're still here, but let me show you Chip. There go Chip. I know he looked a little different because it was in the winter time, so he gets a little pale in the winter time, but he summertime he's gonna get some color. So that's part. Oh my goodness. Okay, abstract you. Everybody have a great day. Kelly, be good. Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Yes, everybody have a great day. Al says, yeah, you should better than know. I know. Ray says, happy Father's Day, Dad. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there, all the dads out there. Shout out to you, Chip. Yes. And just know, just because you don't biologically have a baby with somebody, it doesn't mean that, you can't be a positive role model to someone kind of thing. So yes. And if no one has told you today, happy Father's Day. Peace, Kelly. Yes. If no one's told you today that they love you, I love you. Mwah. Everybody have a great day. Take care. See you next time.